That clock back there, right there, I never knew it made all that noise. I was sitting in here a little while ago. I was focused on what I was doing. I was like, what the hell was that noise? I'm looking all around like, do I have something running? Is water leaking in the shop? It's that freaking clock back there. Hey, this is Rusty. Rusty Rotor. Normally, if what's on my bench, uh, I went a little sideways this week. Really, a whole lot of sideways. I got wrapped up into this appreciation build. It's things that inspire me that, and it sucks me in. So that's a way to explain why do I build the way I build, is because I think that the biggest inspiration is if I have documentation via pictures of really good detail of a real car, then I duplicate it, I replicate it. When I don't and I'm trying to build something, I search the interwebs for hours and find reference pictures. And that's what I did. And each time I looked at one, it sucked me in further. I'm like, holy crap. Yeah, I could do that. I think I can do that. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. We're using the stock engine, so I'm not having to modify anything. So the suspension and everything went together in a day. I let it dry from the paint booth for a couple days before I touched it, but boom, I got a rolling chassis. I've got 50% of my detail ran. I'm ready to start detailing the dashboard. My little components, which just doesn't matter. You can't tell from that. But like that, get my type of battery that I want to use. Get it detailed. I got to get it drilled out and put my wires on it. Other little components, which I'm not going to show because it would give away what I'm building. And we just don't want to do that. I like to. My desk is so messy. I would like to just turn the camera around and show you how messy it is, but there's parts to it laying everywhere. I did do a little work on Jay's. I had a little sanding. I got to do some more sanding, wet sanding, and then polish out the roof, the trunk deck a little bit, and the hood. And then I'll go ahead and polish down the sides, and we'll get the final coat of wax on it. Then I got to do the same thing for viewer's choice. So I'll probably take a day next week to get both those done at that point, and then polish them both the same day, and then it'll be time for bare metal foil on those two and Tom's. So Tom's has got just a teeny tiny bit that I'm going to do some bare metal foil on. Nothing like the other two, or what I'll have to do on the vet when I can get it to that point. The vet was already supposed to be in primer and first coat of paint, but I've got things fighting me left and right, and it's like I can't just, okay, go around it. I gotta wait for stuff to dry. I gotta go back in and grind parts off, plastic out, sand it all down smooth, start over. And that's happened to me 3 times, and I finally just got mad and put it up. It's not like I have to take it to Acme. I was wanting to take it to Acme. This build for Old Tom Rambler 69 has inspired me to a whole new level, a whole new appreciation for an era of cars. Old school hot rodding. And I've had an absolute blast doing this. And I know, I'm giving it to him. Normally, you do the appreciation build, you might give it to him, you might just keep it yourself on the shelf. No, I've got pictures to remember it by. None of that stuff's important anyways. It's going to a great guy, and I'm just showing my appreciation to him, putting a little of my flavor into it, and a little flavor of his style into it, and it's been great. Like I said, guys, I want to turn this camera around and show you so bad, but I'm going to jinx myself. I do about an hour's worth of work on it, and then I walk away from it. Then I'll come back down and do 10 or 15 minutes worth of work and walk away from it. I'm not sitting here steadily plumbing away at it. The body is done. I got to do the final polish on it. I got to get the glass in it. What else? And then it'll be ready to do the little bit of bare metal foil that goes on it. But yeah, I mean, all that in a week. A rolling chassis, a finished body. Interior is primarily finished. I got seat belts to do. I got the dashboard to do. A few other little things. A couple of them I'm getting ready to do right now. So yeah, I mean, it's been a blast. I hope you guys that are doing the appreciation build, that you're enjoying it. Can't wait to see progress. I can't remember. There was an email I got here a while back. Oh, see, that's how my brain works. Just update on shop cards. My niece is working on them. She is just super busy. She's already started college. She's working, and she's got a slew of stuff she does in her personal life, and school is more important than the ridiculous shop cards. She will get them made. Hopefully they'll be done before Acme. That way I can give everybody a new one, and everybody that's been wanting one. If not, then I'll probably go to a different source if she's still going to be too busy. I don't want to wait too long, but I'm giving her the time because she does really good work, and I know she can use the money. Sorry guys, I'm picking at something here, not paying attention to what I'm doing. I hate when little particles of stuff get on there, and there we go. Too distracted. Squirrel. I gotta get on the internet of any shows that are close between now and October. I would like to go to one more show before Acme, a small show. If you guys know of any, leave them down in the comments for me so I can go check them out and see when they are. It'd be like Tri-State. No more than an hour's drive either direction, hour and a half from northern Kentucky to Indiana to Ohio. So yeah, I would like to attend one of those shows. Guys, my mind is just, I've got 5 million things going through it right now. I know Tim at Throttle Power. I may contact him because he's really good at when the shows are and where they are and all that. So still waiting on RB Motion. He did email me and say that I was next in line, and so hopefully it'll take another week or two. I mean, I couldn't finish the Corvette anyways because I'm waiting on those parts. We have our parts are all in for the villain, other than the air ride control stuff, and Ernest is working on that. And the owner of the 4x4, the 67 Ford Ranger, that's 4x4. A little update on that real quick. His father built the truck, designed it, built it, the whole 9 hours. He took a long bed pickup truck and made it a short bed. That's a short bed truck, but he took a long bed suspension and shortened it to fit underneath the short bed truck. Me and him talked a little bit. I got more pictures, so instead of the build being a simple, easy build, now it's going to be a replica build, and the truck is stock interior. It's stock underneath the hood, other than some headers. There's not a lot of detail that I can add because there's just not a lot underneath the hood. So that's really cool. It makes it simple, but yet I can add that detail in there. And he's excited to see it, being built here on YouTube, and I'll post pictures on Instagram also of that build. I'm still waiting. Ryan's designing the tires and wheels, and I don't think I need anything else for it. thought there was one thing. No. And I figured out what the colors were. He told me what the paint colors were. So it's not an off-white. It's actual, like a pearl white. So I have pearl white. And it's the OEM color for Ford, like you see on the Mustangs, that turquoise. So, and I have that. So I may have to get some more. I might have enough to do the whole thing. I don't know. But I'll probably go ahead and order another jar just to be safe. And it's always good to have if I need to touch up the Mustang that I did paint with it. Let's see. This is the one have I showed? No, I have not showed you guys. Hey, let's do that. Hold on just a second. Give me a sec. Let's see if I can find it. We'll go over it real quick. Maybe we won't. Oh, there it is. Okay. That way at least you guys got something out of this video. Now this is a build, like I said before, that I did. It's a car that inspired me, much like this one. Although the one I'm doing for Tom, I didn't pick any certain car to build. It's just out of my head, and I chose a car within his genre and wheelhouse that he likes to build in, and put my own flair on it. So, the gentleman's name is Oliver Biden. If you guys are on Instagram, you've had to see him and pictures of this car. It's a 67 Ford Fastback. So I got the body painted and clear coated. Hinges on the hood. Everything fixed. Now this grill, I scratch built the grill. I even added the trim. You can get it up there and see it. Up against the grill, and in the center here, on the real car, there's a little strip that this is two pieces, one piece here and one piece here. So I added that using styrene sheet, and then a different grill. I was going to use mesh at first, but I had custom decals made for this one, and it's got a stroker engine in it, so it's a 341, I believe, and I even had the emblems made for it. They're all decals, so I need a solid surface to put the decal on for the front. You see the back of it, all the chrome trim. All the chrome trim is done. This was done with Molotow. And then cleared over. I wanted it to tone down a hair. You know what I mean? Not to be look real chrome, but aluminum, bright aluminum. And I got that. But yeah, this part's all done. I have a few things still left to make for this car. Again, I apologize that I can't turn the camera around, guys. Both these desks and this area over here is just loaded with everything I'm doing for the appreciation build. The tires and wheels for the Biden project, they're Aoshima's, and I sleeved them. And then I added, these are from Hero Boy, the decals for the tires. And let's see, the interior is close to being done. If you look up in there, you can see it's got blue gauges. Carpeting's in. I painted the trim. There's a thing in the back where his speakers go in up here. I've still got to finish. I got one. Well, I do have one of the speakers done. Let me show you. There's one of the speakers, and then I drop it. See what I'm talking about, guys? What the top of my head look like? Right there. There's a speaker. That goes up in the back. The console is scratch built to replicate the real one. I just got some sanding to do and finish painting. The seats are out of a die cast because these were closest to what I could find that resembled his. And that foam that's that craft foam that you see guys use for lowriders. I did the diamond tough inserts. Little decals up here. They're hard to see, but they're there. This is the kit I used. 68. Basically exactly the same, other than some turn lights. Now the frame. OEM red oxide primer. And I built the front. I can't set that there, it's going to fall. I built the frame rails. The connecting rails connect the front subframe to the rear frame. All this you see in there is scratch made. There's a cradle. Let me find it. This has a 4-link in the back of it. Here's the cradle. I scratch built this. And it's just, I just got it sitting here, guys. It's not permanent. But there's the cradle. It goes in there to hold the 4-link components. Hope that's showing up for you guys. There we go. Yeah, this all, I got pictures of underneath this car. And I just tried to replicate it as best as I can. Now this took 2 or 3 times, but you know, I got it in there. It's all complete now. I got a little detail left to do underneath here, not much. Like I said, a little bit of work to do to the interior, not much. I don't know what that is. I pretty much have everything in this box that we're using. Oh, here's the diff. This just came with the kit, but that's, you know, it's a 4 9-inch. Detail painted to match his. And that kind of just sits down in there. Here's an example. That's the mesh I used to do the grill in the first time, but it just wasn't going to suit me. Here's the roll cage. What else? There's the shifters for it. Somebody sent that to me. Can't remember who did it, but they sent that to me out of the kindness of their heart. That's cool. I can get my Hurst shifter in there. And then Chris from CK, is it CK or CJ? C&G Customs. You'll find him on Instagram. He milled all the pulleys for the engine on this car. You can see I haven't used them yet, but they're in here. There's the crank pulley, a real brass pulley for the alternator, and then the water pump pulley. So that is really cool. Like I said, guys, when I get parts in, I place them with my build. That way I know where everything is. I think this was the screen. Yeah, that mesh came from offthesprue.com. And it works really well when you want to use real mesh, and it bends easy. You can paint it real easy. And then I have some little brackets here I've made that's got to go on. That's for the 4-link in the back. They still need to be mounted. You can see where I cut the back of the grill, where it's molded in out to put, you know, everything in its place. Here's the top part. Oh no, I can't remember. I think this is the console. Yes, there's the console. And I think I robbed that from a different kit. I tried to scratch build this one, and it just wasn't going to work. I can't remember, but I kept it in there just in case. Same as all these pieces. Now this needs a good, this hasn't been cut and polished yet, but you can see how well that paint laid. One little flaw in it right there, you see it? So when I wet sand it, I'll get that out. And I may have to I got a little touch up to do on the back of the hood. But yeah, that's pretty much where this one's at. It's really close to being done. I wanted to have it done 2 years ago, and I got sidetracked on other stuff. I think I did a couple commission builds at this time, and that kind of really sidetracked me on getting his done. And it's not for him, it's for me. And I'll take it to shows. It is show worthy, and will be when I'm done with it. So, yeah, that's it. That's all I got, guys. Thank you to all my past, present, future subscribers. While you're at it, hit that bell notification if you're not already subscribed. Let me know what you think about the Mustang. We can look at it again, take more time and get in depth on it. And we probably will when I get it back out on the bench to finish it up. I want to try to finish that one. And we're still slugging away at the viewer's choice and wife's choice. Get those done. And then the 53 before the end of this year. If I can get those done, then I know all I have is a couple projects, which is the Gray Stang and the Country Charger. Ring Brothers Charger. And those are, that one's close. This one's, but we have good things to work on while our main focus is on the diorama. Plus we have the Villain coming up. We have the 4x4. I don't think he has a name for the truck. I have to ask him. But I know he loves the truck. He's got several trucks. But his dad designed and built that one, so it's really special. His dad has passed away. So it's very, the truck's very special to him. So, we got those two trucks coming up. The Villain will be fairly simple build. I say that, and it's not going to be. Hardest thing will be the suspension, because I'm using an aftermarket type suspension for it. I got to get it cut down, get it pinned together, fill it in, sand it, prime it, paint it, make sure get the ride height right. Once I have that set, the rest of it's a really easy build. So, I mean, the engine will basically be done in a day. The interior will be done in a day. The body will be painted and done in a day. The detail on the bed of the truck, done. So I'm allowing maybe 2 weeks, if that, for the Villain build. The 4x4 build will probably be about 3 weeks, maybe a month. So we'll see. Viewer's choice and wife's choice are really close to being done, just like this one here, the Oliver Biden's Mustang. So we may get lucky and get them all done. It just depends on how much time I get free in here. I do have a little bit of work to do, hopefully here, for my sister-in-law. That's my go crazy money. So that's about it, guys. It's the weekend. Football starts tonight. Got any football fans? Bengals play the Green Bay Packers tonight, so that's where I'm going to be, is on my couch, being a potato, and watching that. So other than that, you guys have a great weekend. Get some modeling in. Any questions? Anything you want to see? You know what to do, guys. Leave it down in the comments. Send me an email. Send me an email with what you're working on. And I am sorry that you guys can't see this appreciation build yet, but you will. You definitely will. So again, thank you guys, and we'll see you next week. This is Rusty Rotor. I'm out.